Thank you all for joining in today. My name is Stephanie. I'm here with Novo, as Randy gave that great introduction. And we're going to get into really, I know a hot topic for all of us right now is our financial plan for 2024. So we're going to dive into steps. We're going to simplify, we're going to focus in, and we're going to get into some ways that you can build a financial plan that works. And we're going to start with defining that financial plan. Okay, so we'd like to look at a financial plan as a comprehensive analysis of your business's current and future financial condition. So if we're looking at this, we're going to take a moment to assess your financial health. We're going to take a moment to envision the future of your business. And then we're going to create a blueprint for managing your business's resources towards those financial goals. Where are your priorities? You need accountability? Where are you going to check back in with yourself for progress? This financial plan is going to be comprehensive in that you're going to consider the best pieces of your business, you're going to consider the weak points in your business, and you're going to consider opportunities that you can build on. And in that way, the financial plan is really connected to the budget, but significantly different. So of course, with the new year coming, we're talking about both of these, but when we're looking at the financial plan, we actually may want to look even longer term than the next calendar year. You're going to look at your progress quarterly or semi-annually. And when we're looking at that quarterly progress, that allows us to really build out into the bigger plan for your business and then break back down into digestible pieces, workable parts, practical ones. So the better you're able to stick to and manage your budget is going to be connected really deeply to your focus and vision for your business. The budget is going to be the short term, again, actionable, digestible, practical decisions for business and the way you'll utilize your financial resources, the way you'll build up towards those opportunities or take advantage of opportunities that you see in your business when we look at the financial health, the current state of the business. Your budget is going to support your financial plan, right? Your budget is going to be the actual allocations of your resources. The financial plan is going to be the purpose behind making those allocations. So to create that financial plan, we're going to create our first current assessment, right? Gather all the financial information about your business, and we're going to take a picture of that financial health that I was mentioning before, right? Now, when we get to the creation portion, I really wanted to bring up this piece of information, advice that a friend gave me recently, and that is to prepare for the best. We're preparing, we're aware of our resources, we're aligning to our goals, and that is that best that we're preparing for. So current income statement, revenues, expenses, net income. Go ahead and take a look back, maybe the last year, maybe further, maybe the last 6 months, depending on how recently you did an assessment of your financial health. And then we're going to compare that to the balance sheet. The balance sheet is going to show you your assets, liabilities, and your equity. So your assets are going to be the items of value, the income streams, and then the liabilities are going to be the areas where you owe. Maybe that's your loan payment, elements of your business that are costs of operation. And then there is the equity. All of these are contained in your balance sheet. And then your cash flow statement is going to demonstrate how cash is flowing in and out of your business. So that will be a collection of your different operating, financing, and investment activities. Operating meaning sales, meaning scheduled bookings and appointments. Financing being those lines that you're utilizing and maybe loans that you're paying off. Investment activities would be, building into your marketing budget or buying a new piece of equipment. Where has your money been flowing in and out of the business? And we're going to actually take a look at all three of these and how you can access them using your account later on. But these are going to give you a really clear view of your financial health and allow you to build from here. Now, those are going to be essential no matter where you are in your business journey. And again, no matter how recently you evaluated your health. Now, I want you to think about where you are in your business journey currently. Are you growing? Are you maintaining? Are you transitioning? Now, we're going to dive into each of these, but I would like to encourage you to think back to your financial health and think back to the purpose of creating your financial, taking an assessment of where you are in your business and the opportunities, the priorities, and again, the goals for your business. So when we look at a growing business, your financial plan may include elements of getting the word out about your business. Say we've got Riley, the real estate agent. A growing real estate agent's business may look like a big marketing budget. It may look like a big lead generation operating system. It may look like an emphasis on building an audience through a platform like YouTube. You can really align your goals, which we'll get into next, with where you are in your journey. And I'd like to encourage you to also think about it this way. This is unique to your business. There is no right or wrong answer, or you're too far along in a particular area. Think about where you are in your business journey as a unique element to your business, but realize that there are principles that you can apply to really build your business and go for tried and true structures that get simpler to build your business's financial plan. So again, growing businesses, marketing, locations, audience, operating systems, and team development, right? Maintaining, say you've been operating for a good while and now you're just looking to refine, you're going to establish more efficiency in your business. So you're getting more organized. Maybe this looks like transferring your really well-functioning CRM that you built yourself, but now you want to invest in a tool that has bigger, bigger resources attached, larger reach, more sophisticated campaigns, right? Looking at your key team when you're maintaining, where would you like to focus on bringing personnel to save yourself time and really get an efficient take on an essential element of your business? Goal focused, really maintaining those sales goals, performance monitoring, and being prepared to pivot. So being prepared to pivot is important at any element of your business, and your financial planning will give you a really great grounds to be prepared to pivot at any moment. Given such a busy, shifting, changing market and world we're living in, we also want to think about transitioning businesses. These are commonly referred to as exit strategies, taking a new direction, or taking on or being acquired. So maybe you're looking to find new ownership. Maybe you are looking for a new auxiliary product or service to add on to your business and to really deepen the services you can give to your clientele, the experience you can give to your clientele, and the reach of clientele that you can appeal to. And then you could also be adjusting your business model. Maybe you're shifting from a brick and mortar to an e-commerce model, moving from e-commerce to brick and mortar. And then your transition plan. So using your financial plan to align to your transition plan, or maybe even using the financial health of your business as it is, and then setting goals that optimize the status of your business when it comes time to or seek investors. So consider to yourself where you are in your business journey. And then we'll get into accountability. So, oops, sorry there. Accountability. Who are the key people? Who is with you in your business journey now? Who could you reach out to? What communities would you like to tap into to achieve the success that you seek in your business? You'll want to take a moment to define who is responsible for each of your goals. So accountability is not just a one-time deal. Accountability comes with a period of checking in. It comes with periods of, documentation. It comes with multiple experienced parties giving their contributions to the plan for your business and the actions that it takes to reach the goals that you're set out to accomplish. So when you decide who is responsible for each goal, you can align the buy-in, you can organize collaboration, and you can have clarity between all of these moving parts, all of these essential people moving your business forward, moving that financial plan forward, right? Maybe we're looking at setting new milestones, and we want to work as a team to set those milestones. If you know you're not going to accomplish one of your goals on your own, or maybe more, but if you know there are goals that you cannot accomplish on your own, go ahead and collaborate with a person who is going to be working with you to set the milestone. Set the reporting cadence in a way that you're both accountable, or everyone is accountable and aware. You can go ahead. Now is a fantastic time to assess what accountability means to you and to the members of your team, and then establish those expectations, set them in stone, put them on the calendar, on everyone's calendars, and start the new year ready to step forward, sure of where you're going. That is going to be really exacerbated, really amplified, really strengthened by making your goals, the goals that you're accountable to, SMART goals. You may have heard of SMART goals before, and whether you have or you haven't, this is one of these things that I know is always helpful to me to be brought back up and to be reapplied. Now is a great time to set SMART goals. And I would love to get into each of these, but first off, let's look at these three at the bottom. Increasing revenue by 10% in the next year, reducing expenses by 5% over the next 2 years, and expanding into a new market in 6 months. Now, these goals are pretty specific. They are all measurable. They are achievable. Increasing revenue by 10% in the next year is relevant to sales goals, but it's more specific than saying, oh, I would like to have more customers. Of course, we'd all love to have more customers and clients. We'd all love to generate more business. But when we look at increasing revenue specifically, when we look at 10%, the amount, we know where we're starting and where we'd like to sales go in the next year. That's a measurable time where we can check in anywhere along those years. That year. You can make it a quarterly check-in, a monthly check-in, or halfway through the year. So reducing expenses by 5% for the next 2 years. This is another great one for your cash flow. Reducing expenses, that's another great one for maintaining your business. Reducing expenses by 5%, another achievable, measurable, and what I covered was relevant to time-bound next 2 years. So that's a really nice amount of time to work with. Maybe those expenses, that could get even more specific, and we could say reducing operating expenses by 5% over the next 2 years. Maybe you do something regarding shipping. You want to reduce your expenses by 5% over the next 2 years, right? You want to reduce expenses based on human error over the next 2 years. So expand into a new market in 6 months. This is another one where you can really get more specific. And I'm sure many of you are looking at this for your new year. So how would you make this one more specific? How would you fine tune this to you? Wherever you'd like to expand this year, where would you like to see yourself in? Is it in 6 months? Is it in 1 year? And where would you be more specific? By how much? In what way would you be measurable? Make this achievable and something that you know that you can see yourself, your business, the resources you currently have, or that you know that you can acquire in the relevant space and the amount of time. And then set your goals to reflect that. Manage your cash flow. This is another one where I would love to talk about let's say Connor in construction, managing cash flow. Your cash flow projection is where we're going to move from your goals more towards acting on them. So your anticipated project costs, your current projected income, and your current expenses. So we're going to talk about Connor in construction. He's got anticipated project costs for transitioning his business into a construction and landscaping business. He works with a lot of real estate agents, works on a lot of commercial properties. So he is really considering what those project costs are going to be. Then he looks at his current and projected income. So what is the month over month on how much he's making currently, and then how much would he make if he added on the landscaping business or the piece of equipment that allows him to build this project into his business. And then look at the current expenses. Where in the current expenses could funds be reallocated or reduced in order to facilitate this project? That would, given that calculation, that current projected income and the anticipated project costs, that return on investment calculation, where are we going to begin to budget towards, move money in a way that moves towards building more money? Increasing business, increasing cash flow. That's where we get into the budget. So we are going to get into budget in more of our business financing education. We're going to look at a summary here, and that's going to be the caps and taps. So when you do your budget, you're going to lay out how you allocate your resources. We recommend percentages. There's the caps, the current allocated percent, and then the taps, the target allocated percent. Again, with your financial health, with our financial plan, we're looking at where we are currently. Sure, as it relates to, as it's built up over the months, but currently and then in the future. So your current allocated percentages, where are your expenses, just like we talked about in the last slide? And then your targets, where moving forward will you intentionally allocate resources for your business? You want to, here it says plan for the unexpected. As I was saying, prepare for the best including staying prepared, right? Having an emergency fund for your business, investing in your business's marketing, investing in equipment, as we've discussed with Riley, the real estate agent, and Connor in construction. Really on yourself to put the action and the resources behind your goals, since they are measurable, making them achievable. Keeping the relevant tie between your bigger plan and your day-to-day actions, the operations of your business, right? And then time-bound, holding yourself accountable to where your business is going, where your goals are coming together. So as a recap, you can first off review current or projected reports. So I recommend both. We've got some great resources on calculating some of the projections on the Novo blog site. So you want to review your income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. I'm going to show you briefly how you can use your Novo account to do just that. And then and establish your sales and revenue goals. So we've got a great picture of the financial health first. Second, we're going to establish SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And we're going to connect those with our accountability network, our team. Maybe it's our investors. Maybe it's a group on Alignable. We're going to create a detailed budget. Now, that again is maybe using the percent allocations, taking your current expenses and seeing where you can reduce. Look at your goals for the future and where you need to allocate funds consistently in order to meet those necessary investments for your business. Then create your cash flow projection. That's going to, again, income statement, your balance sheet, and your cash flow statement. You're going to be prepared to look at the numbers by setting up your accounting system. You're going to maintain accurate financial records. You're going to review and update regularly and ensure that your business is on track to meet its goals as we move in a year, as you move into a new stage in your business, as you just take the time to maybe pivot, or you're reigniting the fire for your business. No matter where you are in your business journey, it's always a good time to take a clear look at your financial health. These are clear 6 steps for you to use, and I really hope that you've had a chance to put in a question so we can get into the specifics for you and your business. And then you can join the Novo community group to learn more, to continue the conversation, and to continue to be accountable as we move into 24 and actually execute these financial plans. Let's go.